A rough start to the year for you, but you've really come along, started getting more playing time. Just talk about the last couple starts for you.
Yeah, it's been good. Team's played really well in front of me, which has helped out and has probably helped out all three of us. So, I'm glad we're trending the right way.
This series between Adirondack and Maine, this series, the road team's taken every game so far. How big is it for you guys to take a win in this building? You guys still have that bitter taste from last year?
Huge. This is a really tough rink to play in. So it's great to get the win, but we move on to tomorrow and got to try and do it again.
Obviously it was a rough start for you guys to the year, but now you guys looking ahead. Single-digit points, only 9 points back of that final playoff spot. Just talk about the year that you guys have had, and now only being single-digit points out of that last playoff spot.
We're looking to every game ahead now. Next game's the most important. Can't do anything about the past, so we're just going to try and focus on what we can do best and try and get 2 points every night.
Talk about the roster. You're a guy who's been here, but you had a younger guy like Ryan Bichelle and a guy like Noel Mayer who's been around. Talk about the goaltender room.
It's been good. I think we all gel together really well, and we're all rooting for one another, whoever's on the ice, and we all want the best for one another. So it's been a good year for us three, I feel like, and we're just going to try and keep elevating.
4 out of the last 5 for you guys. What's kind of the mindset and the feeling in the room right now?
Just got to keep working. Got to get the job done. And tomorrow it starts. We move on to tomorrow and try to get those 2 points.
It's the ECHL. You see it every day. Guys moving in and out. But it seems like the last couple weeks, it's been guy in, guy out almost every day or two.
Yeah. It's a grind for sure. You want to put the best lineup you can forward, and I think Wally does a great job with that. So. Just whoever's out there has got to do the best they can.
Tristan Thompson, a guy who's played here a couple years ago, a couple assists for him tonight. That must have been nice for him to get some points against his old team.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you come back to play, your old team, you always want to do the best you can. So for him, it's great, and glad that he got a couple points.
Thanks a lot. So 4 out of your last 5, single-digit points out of that last playoff spot. That's got to feel good for you guys.
Yeah, it does. Obviously, this year hasn't gone according to plan, but we've scratched and clawed our way back into a little bit of a playoff fight, and I really like our guys' mentality right now.
The season series right now, the road team's taking every game so far. Must be big for you guys to take the first one here tonight.
Yeah, I think we like playing here. I think it goes back to playoff series last year. That was a hell of a series, and kind of carried into this year. All these games have been good games, and we like playing here. I don't know what it is, but I feel like we're on our toes when we get to Glens Falls.
Brad Arvanitis is the guy who's really found his game lately here, and that's got to be huge for you guys.
Absolutely. He's been incredible here the last 4 starts. He's earned every single one of those starts. Early on, probably didn't go the way he would have liked, but he bided his time, earned the net back, and he's been great. He's been a backbone.
How big is that for you to get RV back on his game and kind of have that third goaltender back?
It's huge. It makes our goaltender room that much more competitive. I think we have 3 very good goalies. When they're at their very best, they can carry a load, and yeah, it's exciting to have that third piece that we know we can put in.
The power play, that's been big for you guys tonight. Big power play goal to start off the game tonight.
Yeah, that's back-to-back games where we've gotten a power play goal early to get us moving in the right direction, and really just simple stuff, just putting pucks in the net and hitting the net.
Adirondack, despite where these 2 teams are, they're still going to play for every minute out there. What's kind of the message for you guys heading into tomorrow?
Don't take your foot off the gas. I know Pete and Bergie have these guys ready to go, and they're always going to compete. That's never going to stop from an Adirondack team. I think, having played here myself, I think I know the blue-collar culture that they hold close to their heart, and they're going to keep coming.
Tristan Thompson, a guy who played back for Adirondack a couple of years ago, a couple assists tonight against his former team. Talk about his impact since he's come and joined you guys this year.
Yeah, Tommy's been good since he joined us. Obviously, he's been out here for a little bit, but I thought he came back and had a really solid performance tonight. I thought he was defending really well, and when he defends well, that's typically when the stuff on the score sheet comes. So I was excited for him, excited for James Maroney, who's a Thunder player, played really well. Vid's formerly a Thunder guy, so a lot of those guys came up big tonight.
A lot of roster movement over the last couple of weeks. You guys, what's your thoughts on the roster right now?
Yeah, just trying to get everything right. It's a league where you can kind of toy with some different things and use some different personnel, and we've done that, and we really like the group that we have right now. And obviously the college free agency is starting up here with some teams losing. But yeah, we like our group, and we'll continue to add if we feel it's necessary.
What's your outlook here of less than a week until trade deadline?
We'll see. Obviously, tomorrow's a big game, but I don't think in this league you can ever put the phone down. I think you have to be listeners. You have to be ready to talk shop with different teams, and if it's the right deal, we're gonna make it. And tomorrow's a big game for us.
What's kind of your output from day one to now on this team?
It's a good question. I don't think it's ever really stopped. I think how we coach and how we play has changed a little bit, but I think our mindset has always been just continue to develop these guys, get them to a spot where either they're fighting for playoff time, power play time, fighting for American League jobs, whatever it is. We want to develop these guys and put them in the best situation to succeed. And ultimately, we want to make the playoffs, and we want to make a run in playoffs, and that hasn't changed.
Sebastian, a guy who started off the year slow, but seems to come along the last month or so.
Yeah, Vince has been great. He's been a leader for us all season. He's had plenty of scoring chances. He's been a guy that defends really well, great on the PK, so it's been nice to see him rewarded for all the hard work he's done.
Thanks a lot.
Great, thanks.
So 2 points, 2 assists tonight against your former team. That's got to feel nice.
Yeah, it's nice coming back. It's just good to win. We really needed the wins, and we're trying to make a playoff push, so every point matters.
Just talk about your decision to come back and join Maine after going overseas.
I mean, it was kind of a hard choice, but just coming back, I wanted to be closer to family, and then obviously Maine just happened to be a team that was interested, and I decided that it'd probably be the best to come to Maine at this point. And Maine is a great place to play, and the coaches are awesome, and our team is awesome, and everybody's really close, so it was a pretty easy choice.
You guys look at where Maine started the year, and now single-digit points back of that fourth and final playoff spot. That's got to feel nice for the team, getting some confidence here. 4 wins in the last 5.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like, everybody's coming together and playing for each other, and it's awesome to see, and it's great to make that push. We're really close, and we just have to keep it going and really push for those last couple points in the last 13 games here.
Brett Arvanitis has played great for you guys the last couple of games. Just talk about his play.
Yeah, Brad's been really stepping up, and every opportunity he's had, he's been playing awesome, and it's great to see. He's definitely deserved what he's getting.
The road team's taken every game of this season series so far. Just talk about what you guys have to do tomorrow to take both games this weekend before seeing these guys for 2 next weekend up in your barn.
I think we just have to keep playing our game and get pucks in, get pucks out, manage the puck at every shift, and just forecheck hard and just play our game.
Any good memories come back to you tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of good friends on this team, and it's good to see them and be back here, and like the fans here are awesome, and like it's pretty cool atmosphere, and it's a great place to play, so it's nice to come back and see some of the familiar faces.
It's obviously a big difference being on the other side of the bench now that you're here in Glens Falls.
Yeah.
You know how it is if you're playing here, how those fans can be.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. They're definitely like the 7th player on the ice. They're always in guys' heads, kind of yelling at you, giving you a hard time, so it's kind of funny.
Thanks a lot.